Today's Loud House Critic episode is sponsored by Boya Baby Water Cribs. Because water beds aren't for bachelorettes in the 80s, your baby will drown in comfort.
Okay guys, let's get ready.
Those mother***ing writers went to a f***ing picnic? How many of the questions did they finish?
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger in the Hawk.
La la loo, little soft, fluffy sleeper.
Sorry, let me start over.
Hello, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. This month is going to get really exciting, and I'd say that because I'm going to start this month off with a very special episode that I have seen so many times before during the first season of The Loud House. And it's another one of those episodes that we start getting into one of Lincoln's sisters. And we're going to spend time with her in Changing the Baby, the 16th episode of the first season of The Loud House. Let's just dive right into this episode and see how cute it's really going to get. Because I already know what I'm going to say at the end of this review.
Hey, Lynn, do you want to read the latest Ace Savvy comic with me?
A, comics are boring. B, put on some pants. And C, yeah, later.
Excuse me, bitch.
Hey, Luann, do you want to watch a science fiction movie with me?
Science fiction stinks. And that's a science fact. I agree with Mr. Coconuts.
God help us.
Hey, Lola, do you want to check out my coin collection? I just got this one from Poland. It's called a zloty.
Lame! What's the point of money that you can't spend?
You know what?
That girl.
Hey, Lucy, do you want to go ghost hunting with me?
Why would I want to hunt my friends?
Okay, I'll save that criticism for later.
Survey says...
Hey, Lana, you want to try half of my peanut butter and sauerkraut sandwich?
Ooh. And fuck that.
Hey, Lenny, want to play video games?
Those things will rot your brain. Besides, I have fashion magazines to look at.
And there's another criticism I gotta talk about later. So far we get a great start with Lincoln Loud trying to interact with one of his sisters, but it seems like none of them don't share any interest about what he likes. Well, not everybody is built the same as, well, Lincoln, or me, or anybody else around for that matters. Everybody has so much different interest, but who would be so much easier for Lincoln to hang out with?
Even you, Lily. Sure, you're hanging out with me now, but someday you're going to be into your own things, and we'll have nothing in common. Unless...
See what you're doing.
Seeing that Lily has no interest in her yet, Lincoln decides that he's going to turn Lily into his own mini-me.
Hey, Lincoln! What has 2 thumbs and totally wants to hang out with his best friend? This guy! Sorry, Clyde, I'm in the middle of something important.
Finally, no Lincoln and Clyde bonding that nobody cares about. Anyways, Lincoln and Lily are spending so much time upstairs as Lincoln is trying to fill Lily's head with all the things he likes.
Here are all the things that make life worth living. No. You don't like this. You like this. Starship Troopers, my favorite underwater intergalactic adventure.
Is it just me, or does something like that sound like Starship Troopers? Tell me I'm wrong, because obviously I'm not.
Check this out. It's a 500-piece replica of the Starship, built by yours truly.
Oh, how cute. It looks like little Lily wants to play with your little Starship toy.
Here you go. That's right. Pew, pew, pew. Lily, you gotta, try to be careful.
Well...
Pew, pew. That's okay. I wanted to get the 600-piece model anyway.
That is cute how she is saying that. I love your performance, Grey Griffin. As good as this episode is getting, there's this one part that's coming up I almost nearly hated. Because, you'll see.
Coin collecting is an awesome hobby, Lily. You collect coins from all around the world, then spend hours of fun carefully organizing them by country and denomination. Who loves us a lottie? Lily does!
You really shouldn't give an infant coins or any money. They could choke on it. That's really fucking dangerous.
This is my favorite sandwich, Lily. Peanut butter and sauerkraut.
I'd say fuck that. Peanut butter and sauerkraut? Who in reality is sick and stupid enough to eat that shit? That's like gravy on ice cream.
No, none of that! None of that.
You can drink it!
Excuse me.
Cheers!
That was a good belch from Gray Griffin, but let me just try something. The next interest he tries to fill Lily's mind with Ace Sabby, his favorite comic book hero, and he does this by hypnotizing her.
This is an Ace Savvy mobile I made especially for you. Now look into the mobile. You will love Ace Savvy. You will love Ace Savvy.
Trust in me, just in me.
Yes! That's my girl!
That's so incredibly gross.
I guess we should have done this before the peanut butter and sauerkraut.
No, you think? And a baby wouldn't be really eating that shit anyway. Now then, as Lincoln and Lily adventure out, with Clyde right behind them, these two have so much fun along their way, as so much interesting as it gets. That's the cutest airplane noise that Gray Griffin is making. She must have had a really good time actually performing baby sounds for Lily, and I don't think that's even easy to do either. Well, if it seems so much easier for the main cast in Rugrats for Tommy, Chucky, Phil and Lil, Baby Dill, and Kimmy, then they can make a baby out of Gray Griffin.
Put your arms up! Let's see if we can find you a white wig. Hurry up, Lily.
Why the hell are you wearing a dress?
Hey, I know how you feel. I was beating tic-tac-toe by a chicken.
You really are the best!
The very best.
Everybody loves a cute little baby girl. Who's probably the cutest Nickelodeon baby? Is it Baby Dill or Lily? Do I really have to give my answer out of who it really is? You all decide that. So much fun that Lincoln and Lily are actually having, it seems like Lily is still attached to her blankie.
You don't need this anymore, Lily.
And you might want to remember it too. It's kind of important to this episode. Back at the Loud House, we got Lincoln and Lily playing the video game.
What's going on?
You guys never want to do the stuff I like, so I taught Lily to do it. Now I won't bother you. Everybody wins.
Well, you know what they say, everyone's a winner, and it must be really hard to be French.
That's it. No more fortune cookies for you.
And Ace Savvy defeated the evil card countess. The end. Thanks for the best day ever. I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship.
Isn't that cute?
I'm really touched about that moment of those two being together, especially when Lincoln was actually in the crib. By the way, that line he delivered was a quote from Casablanca.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
The next beautiful day in the Loud House.
We've got a lot to do today.
Now batting.
Should have known.
Lily Wow.
Lynn, what are you doing?
Dude, you're not the only one in this family who doesn't have someone to do stuff with. Lily's gonna be my sports buddy.
Like hell she will. Hell, and playing baseball with a baby, that's really fucking dangerous. What if she gets hit in the face? That shit would be on you, Lynn.
Hey, this was my idea and I want her back.
You don't own her. She wants to hang with me.
Who in the hell would ever hang with you? besides Margot.
Introducing Luann Loud and her amazing dummy, Lil. Say, Lily, who's your favorite singer? Lady Gaga.
Il was never a huge fan of that singer.
What's your favorite Hawaiian platter? Poo-poo.
You know, forgive me for saying this. I never knew the poo-poo platter was a Hawaiian dish. I thought it was just a Chinese dish because whenever I've been to a Chinese restaurant, I see something called the poo-poo platter. And it has been so freaking long ever since I've ever eaten Chinese food. Ever since this shit keeps going around the whole entire state of Michigan. Also, later on in this episode, this is actually the first debut of Mr. Coconuts.
Hey, that's no dummy. That's my cleanup hitter.
No, she's mine.
Give me that dummy. Do you think I'm not gonna notice? Lily?
Ho!
You know, personally, I wouldn't mind seeing a goth baby, but this was funny at first when my brother and I watched The Loud House. My brother said if he ever saw a baby wearing goth makeup, he's going to scream.
Really?
I mean, come on. In years, I have never, ever saw a baby in goth makeup.
She already has a friend named Lincoln.
Sigh.
Black is not your color.
Oh, that was cute and funny. How the way he pokes her nose and it makes that squeak sound.
Black is not your color. Orange is. Dang it!
How is this girl constantly disappearing? Is she taking lessons from Lucy?
Now, Dylan can only pick one girl to spend the rest of his life with, and it better be Marisol.
Hell no, that girl's an A-cup.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he will be happier with Tiffany.
Now that girl he could bang all night long.
Give her back, Lori!
Why should you get her? I've literally been waiting 17 years for someone in this family who likes the things I like.
And guess what? Nobody gives a motherfucking care about it. Lenny, what the hell are you doing in Lily's crib?
Oh, thank goodness. I got in here to show Lily my fashion magazine, but now I can't get out of this baby prison. Hey! Are you shitting me?
You big baby!
Upsie
There
daisy.
you go, Lenny. A gill.
Whoa, wait a minute, I just noticed something. I don't think anyone else noticed this either.
These idiots. Upsie daisy.
Hello, looks like somebody's trying to cop a feel on Lenny. I bet none of y'all didn't see that at first. And I wonder if Lenny didn't mind that. Anyway, where's Lily?
Hold it! No! What the shit? Come on, Lincoln. No one in this family ever willingly lets me do experiments on them.
Lisa, she's a baby!
You can't electrocute a frickin' baby.
That's what the tattoo guy said. I had to slip him an extra $100.
I was going to give her a sucker afterward.
Let me tell you, that sucker would still be standing, but she won't.
Look, everyone just stay away from Lily. She's my little Lincoln.
Oh, now what? Now what?
Dang it!
Just take those old records off the shelf. I said listen to them by myself.
You know, that's not a bad idea of Lily hanging out with Luna.
Stage time!
The fuck?
Woo! Where's Lily? More tea, Lady Lillington?
I am Mrs. Nesbit. Snap out of it, Buzz.
She doesn't want to have a dumb tea party. She wants to play with Izzy. No, she doesn't. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Yes, she does.
Doesn't Lana even recognize the face on Lily? She seems like she's kind of scared of reptiles. But here's where everything goes chaotic once more again with the whole entire Loud siblings. But this one gets more enjoyable as it goes along.
Dudes, give her back. We were in the middle of a jam sesh. She was my specimen. We were talking to Great-Grandma Harriet. We were playing ball. We were getting ready to take our show on the road. We were going to look at my magazine. We were watching Dylan's date. BT dubs, Lori. Great-Grandma Harriet knows you regifted her brooch, and she is not happy about it.
Wow, you're going to hell.
Give us back Lily! Where do you think you're going?
See ya, loser.
Andy, why is someone in the kitchen with Dinah? I speak my carrot. Penelope! And
So much all the siblings want Lily to be their own mini-me, but Lincoln has one way for them to settle this, to let Lily choose. So Lincoln and his sisters are all in the living room, and they have all their personal items to show to Lily. Let's find out who she wants to be with.
Come on, it's A7.
Wouldn't you like to be my friend? No one inside. Izzy. Look at the magazine. Marisol. Extra sugar. What this way?
All right, partner, step back and watch me work. She told me to. Walk this way. Tell me something now.
Dog this way.
Say it like you mean it.
Walk this way.
Come on now.
Hey, Lincoln. I have more sugar. Lincoln!
Oh, no, not you again.
You want to hang out with babies? Then let's hang.
What the shit?
Get the fuck out!
That's disturbing.
Holy shit, that is disturbing.
Remind me to wash my eyes out later tonight, and to make sure I add shampoo to it too. But Lily starts crawling.
Hey, look! Lily's coming to me!
Nuh-uh, to me.
To me!
To me!
Quiet, both of you!
She chose Clyde, and guess why?
I have something to say to you, little Miss Friend Stealer. You are...
Wonderful, magnificent, glorious, punctual.
Punctual.
Sorry.
Adorable, cute, precious, amazing, gifted? Maybe?
Absolutely adorable! No wonder Lincoln wants to hang with you. Clyde, why are you wearing a diaper?
Okay, I'll save you the trouble for Lincoln and Clyde bonding. Clyde thought Lincoln was actually replacing Clyde with Lily, and somehow Lincoln would never replace Clyde ever, because he's his best friend. And remember what I said earlier about Lily's blankie? Here it comes.
Blankie!
Her blankie. Of course! Now I get it, you guys. We can't mold Lily. No matter what we do, she's always gonna want the things she wants. Besides, I forgot I already have someone who likes everything I like.
Yeah, if that was so, that none of your sisters didn't like anything that what you have to offer, then why couldn't you just go and hang out with Clyde about doing the things you like to do best?
It just don't add up.
Then again, the episode would have been a total fucking boredom, with Lincoln and the sisters so much binding with their tiny baby sister, Lily. And as I keep mentioning over and over, this is the Loud House, not the Lincoln and Clyde show.
What do you say, Clyde? Wanna hang? Sorry, Lincoln. Lily and I have plans. Hey, Lily, what has 4 thumbs and loves milk?
These guys!
Yeah, milk as in regular milk that's from a carton, or are you talking about breast milk? Because that won't look right at Clyde's age. Especially after when I've seen that shit happen in Grown Ups.
Mommy, I want some milk.
Oh, sure, Angel. Come here. I'll give you a little something. Slow down, honey. Not such a big gulp. You're gonna get a tummy ache.
I want cookies.
Ooh, cookies and MILF.
You idiot.
Bobby, does your mom still have that brooch I gave her?
You're still going to hell, though. And I love that smile that Lucy just gave us. How sweet. Changing the baby. How sweet is this episode? I'm clearly not gonna lie about this. I actually loved this episode. This was actually the second episode of season 1 that I actually loved when I started watching The Loud House. But I much likely think the episode is severely underrated, and it's sad because the episode was pretty funny to me, with all the sisters and Lincoln interacting with Lily. And I've seen episodes, concepts done from time to time, but this one has probably did its best. And I clearly actually like the message of this episode, and I will say, even if you have different interests, that doesn't mean you don't have to interact with your friends or siblings. And I most likely really loved the bonding between Lincoln and Lily. It was just so cute. My favorite part is when he was reading her the bedtime story and he kisses her forehead. and Lincoln and his sisters fighting over about whose side will Lily take. That's always good. But if I only had a problem with this episode, I'd say it's that the sisters and Lincoln claim that they don't have anything in common, when A Room with a Few, which basically came later on, debunks that. And another thing about that, there were actually 2 plot holes in this episode. First of all, from Driving Miss Hazy to Change of Heart to Sweet and Sour. Let me just ease things up for you guys. Lenny said that she doesn't like playing video games, but despite the fact that she didn't bother playing one in Driving Miss Hazy, and yet she was actually playing video games with Lincoln and Clyde in Change of Heart. And the Sweet and Sour one that I just mentioned, it's with Lucy Loud, who refused to join Lincoln in ghost hunting, and she really had no problem with that one in Sweet and Sour. You digging me? It's passable, it's enjoyable, and it's real cute from everybody's bonding with Lily. I'm the Loud House Critic.
Oh, look at me. That's me as a baby.